Hello from this beautiful place we call Beaumont. We are now 2 months into our school year, and I am pleased to report that following a lot of work over the summer, we were able to open on time and in person. This summer was unlike any other. Not only were we working on restart plans to continue education in the light of the pandemic and provide financial assistance to those hurting economically, but we were also dealing with racial injustices and how those impact our diverse community of alumni and students. In each of those three major areas, Beaumont had the help of alumni willing to share their expertise, experience, and resources to ensure we were responding to each challenge. You answered my call for help. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. We've almost become numb to the idea that we are in unprecedented times. That word, unprecedented, somehow just doesn't seem to suffice anymore, does it? And yet, here we are in unprecedented times. In the last weeks leading up to the start of the school year, we were in a crush to be able to invest in technology that allows us to live stream all of our classes. As a result, about 10% of our students have chosen to remain virtual learners for the time being. The rest of our students are here, socially distanced throughout our 140,000 square feet of space. Based on the recommendation of health professionals, we are also making great use of Beaumont's many outdoor spaces. I'm coming to you today from one of those outdoor spaces near the chapel. It's the Coyne Outdoor Classroom. Many of you will recall walking outside to get from one building to the other. Today, our students are changing classes outdoors to minimize congestion in the hallways. They see it as a perk. You may remember it differently. They are eating lunch and using their individual learning time out on the courtyard, the Commons patio, and even sitting around Lake Garda picnic style. We're using every inch of space on our campus, including Conway Field, where we hosted outdoor masses. We found that being outdoors also helps our mental well-being, and that is so important this year. Our theme for the school year is Community Begins With Me. We have focused on building resiliency, being adaptive, and embracing gratitude. We know that students and teachers around the country are still unable to come back to school safely. We are grateful to be together in community. It's recruitment season, and COVID has changed how we do that as well. If you haven't already, please check out our virtual open house on our website. There's a link right from our homepage. We focused this year's messaging around the all-girl advantage, sisterhood, women who change the world, IB pedagogy, and of course, our Ursuline values. Let us know what you think. You may recognize the voices of some of your classmates in our all-girl advantage video. We are searching for the learning opportunities through COVID. At the end of October, faculty and administration are participating in a virtual conference hosted by the National Coalition of Girls' Schools called Building Inclusive Anti-Racist School Communities. This is part of our ongoing efforts to build a more inclusive and equitable, diverse community. I want to thank our alumni of color who have been instrumental in helping us in this effort. The work continues, but thank you for the good conversations, for your help, and for pushing us forward. We will continue and we will persevere. Our faculty have been amazing. They are working so hard, teaching in person and virtually. This year, they also are focusing on incorporating the International Baccalaureate approaches to teaching and learning throughout our entire curriculum. We believe that the IB pedagogy is simply good teaching and affords us the chance to create the best learning environment for our students. With their incredible support, we're hoping to build a hopeful school community through solution-focused decision-making. I call that a school of possibilities. So what is a school of possibilities? It's one with a student-centered curriculum, learning that is relevant to today's world and tomorrow's skills, faculty focused on innovation, spaces conducive to creativity, collaboration, curiosity, and problem solving, Students who are encouraged and unafraid to take intellectual risks and creative risks. Connections between what our faith teaches, how it impacts the world, and how our students can put their faith in action. And opportunities to learn from and engage with students across the globe. Now, speaking of possibilities, some of you have participated in our campus master planning process with Biloski Architects. We are nearing the end of that process, and our board is looking forward to seeing the plan in November and prioritizing where will we make future investments in Beaumont's campus. We look forward to sharing this information with you in 2021. We have some new faces as well. Some of you may have heard that our Alumni Relations Director, Christy Salata, has moved into the position of 9th and 10th grade guidance counselor here at Beaumont. We are so glad that Christy's able to put her educational background and her training to use here at Beaumont. I'm excited to announce that Teresa Day will be joining us as Director of Alumni Relations and Reunion Giving later this month. She'll be reaching out to our class reps pretty quickly to introduce herself. Teresa comes to us from Magnificat High School, where she was Assistant Director of Development. Please give her a warm Beaumont welcome. We were saddened to have to postpone Reunion Weekend in October, but we look forward to celebrating those who graduated in the years ending in 0s and 5s on June 11th and 12th, 2021. In the meantime, our Marici Challenge, led by Rita and Peter Carfagna, is underway. Our reunion giving goal is $50,000. Last year, we exceeded that goal, thanks to all of you. Thank you to all who have already made a gift and to those who have set up recurring gifts. Beaumont's tuition this year is $16,500. About 60% of our students receive either academic scholarships or tuition assistance. Your support of the Marici Challenge is critical to helping students receive a Beaumont education. If you have questions, please reach out to Chief Philanthropy Officer Dr. Kim Epley from the class of 1995. Unfortunately, due to COVID, we will be celebrating our annual Mass honoring deceased alumni virtually. However, we will be able to live stream the Mass from St. Angela Marici Chapel with Father Tom Fanta of St. Dominic Parish as our celebrant. We will send that link out to all who would like to join us at 9:40 a.m. on Wednesday, November 18th. We'll record it and post it to our alumni pages, so if you can't watch us in real time, you can watch at your convenience. We've been collecting names of those classmates who we have lost over the past year, but please help us by sending any names to make sure we have them. You can send those names to Kim Epley. Father Tom will also help us to commemorate the 40th anniversary of Sister Dorothy Kazel's martyrdom in El Salvador with Mass on December 2nd. We have a variety of things planned in the weeks leading up to the anniversary, including a podcast with her good friend, Sister Martha Owen, a social media campaign about Dorothy, and a virtual performance of the play A Way to Service, Dorothy Kazel, a biodrama. Do you remember Sister Dorothy? Were you a student here in 1980? Send me your memories to share. And while you're at it, we're always looking to fill in gaps in our database. Have you moved, changed jobs, joined a board, started a business? You can update your information on the Alumnae section of our website. If you have missing information about classmates, please let us know. We're always trying to fill those gaps. Finally, we hope to be able to get back on the road to visit alums later in 2021. In the meantime, let us know if you're in town. We'd love to meet with you. Drop me a line anytime. You can email me at whoke@beaumontschool.org or give me a call at 216-325-7324. I can also be found most days on Zoom if you prefer to meet virtually. Stay connected with Beaumont by following us on social media. We're building up our Alumnae connection on our LinkedIn page. You can find a lot of what's happening at our school on our Facebook and Instagram pages. And our Twitter feed will keep you updated on events and athletics. Until we see each other again, I will pray for your health and safety. Thank you, and God bless Beaumont women.